This is your source for local news in the Heartland. This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
Good morning, and thanks for joining us. It's time for our entertainment segment, which means Scott Kellum is joining us to talk about movies, and we're going to be talking about the Bourne legacy.
Correct, but you know, in honor of my favorite time of year, Shark Week, it's finishing up today.
Oh, it's this week?
It's done today. Thanks
Goodness,
for joining.
I thought it was next week.
No. Thanks for joining the party late.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I was so excited to actually see it for the first time, to see what all the hype was about. Oops.
Oh well, you'll catch it next year, right?
Blonde, I mean.
But anyway, in honor of that, what is your favorite quote from Jaws? Nothing.
No,
Nothing.
I'm drawing a blank. This is showing you how young I am. I don't even remember the movie Jaws.
You just ruined my whole intro for the whole day. My day's going to be off now.
That's why I got hired.
That's right. All right, we'll move on from there.
Okay.
All right. So the Bourne legacy.
Jeremy
Renner. The great part of this movie is Jeremy Renner. He's becoming a pretty good actor.
There you go.
Let's get that right first. That he really takes that role and he runs with it. He does a good job. The bad part was everything he was surrounded with was terrible.
Okay.
If I wanted to see this movie, I could have watched the first three and seen this fourth movie. It's almost like they took the first three
and kind of
clumped it in together. I mean, we're talking in-town chases. He meets a lady that's in trouble, tries and save her, and they end the movie waiting for the next one. And I can almost see another two coming after this as they try to milk this yet again for people that liked Matt Damon, who did a great job with the first three. If they try to milk it for another two. So he's a great actor. Jeremy Renner is just a fabulous actor. Surrounded by a good supporting cast. You got Edward Norton in there, who always does a good job no matter what role he plays in. But just, you know, a terrible plot surrounded by somewhat subpar producing.
All right.
Yeah, so it doesn't do that great.
What about action? Action scenes?
You know, the fight scenes are a struggle with nowadays. I believe a lot of people think that if they just move the camera fast enough and catch like a fist as it goes or a back as it's slammed against the ground, they're pretty happy with that. But as a viewer, we're not happy with that. We want to see the action and follow.
What about the stunts? Are they? Do they look realistic? Because I heard that he did all of his own stunts.
The stunts are realistic, but there's just not a lot of it.
Okay.
You know, from what you expect. You know, we saw Matt Damon jumping off of buildings. We saw Matt Damon jumping into the water and car chases, wrecks, some really cool scenes. You just don't see that with this one. Just a lot of hiking, climbing, and little things. Nothing too spectacular. All
right. So out of 5 stars, what do you give it?
I would say about 2.
Ooh.
Yeah, I would say we go see something else this weekend.
So not a date movie?
You know, this is a movie that was going to attract people that like the first 3 Bournes, and I don't think it's going to attract anybody else.
All right. Well, thanks for that.
Not a problem.
And we'll be right back.